Hey everybody, this is SugaryCupcakes and welcome back to the channel. We are back. Yes, we are back with another part of the Baby Mama Challenge. And here's little Aiden. Aiden has just been so stressed out. Let me tell you. So in the last part, we got this girl right here, Myra. She finally got preggers after a lot of attempts to get her there. I mean, I don't think she was really ready to have this child. I think that maybe she felt really pressured by Aiden because, you know, she was Aiden's first. You know, this is for Aiden's first love. He was a virgin before, and just everything that happened. I mean, it was a lot of pressure on Myra, and Aiden, let's just admit it, when you are in love for your first time, you tend to go a little bit rabbit-like. So he just stayed kind of on top of Myra until Myra finally got pregnant, and Aiden has been super ecstatic about it. Myra, probably not so much. So what Aiden did, I guess like what any guy should do anyway, is he told his parents. He called his mom and told her that they were expecting a baby. And within 10 minutes, Mama was here. Okay? This is Angela Lockett. This is Aiden's mother. She came as soon as she heard the news. Not very happy with her son, but she came as soon as she heard that her dear son got some random girl pregnant, and just came to see what this is about. Pretty much, you know, she knew this would happen, and Aiden insisted that it wasn't going to be like that he just wanted to, you know, figure out his own life, and he was ready to move out. But this is like his mom's worst nightmare. And to top it off, Aiden's dad is here too. This is Derek. This is Aiden's daddy. He is in a chair right now, but this is Aiden's daddy. Doesn't he favor them a whole lot? And he, for one, is just here because his wife is here. He really feels like very disgraced at his son after everything that they think that they've done for him, that he would make the decision to leave after all of that. So he's already just furious with the whole situation. And now finding out that this girl is pregnant on top of that is like icing on the cake, like, and not the good kind. So here we are, poor Myra. She's like in this awkward random situation because the parents of this guy is here, and, you know, she's never met them before, anything like that. Everything's just kind of just pushed on her. She's just like, you know, I thought this guy was really cute. I met him at the bowling alley, and the rest was history, right? So hopefully she can deal with the pressures of his mom and try to possibly get along with each other. It's gonna be kind of hard, I think, because pretty much the mom pretty much despises her because, you know, this is like her mom, like Aiden's mom is so protective of Aiden, and it was already so hard for her to let go. And as you can see, he's like already trying to tell him, you know, it's not too late. You can come back. You know, you don't have to stay here with her. You can always come back home, baby. That's like kind of the thing she's saying. But these two, they just don't get along. They just don't get along. You know, they talked on the phone beforehand, and they were not getting along then. And now that they're in person now, I don't think it's going to be any different. They're just not getting along. And Aiden wants them to get along so bad, but unfortunately, it's just not going to happen because, you know, already, you know, he's a mama's boy already. Like, as you can see, his dad just doesn't want to have anything to do with it. He's just like, I'm just here because your mother dragged me along here. I don't really want to be here. But here I am. And then Aiden's like, you know, it's gonna be okay, Mom. You know, trust me, believe me. You know, we can do this. You know, we're gonna make it work. I really love Myra. You know, I really think that she's gonna be good for me. I really love her, Mom. You know, but you know, Mom knows best. As you can see, they're just not getting along, just not at all. And I don't think there's anything Aiden can really do to stop this from happening. I just really don't. It's just one of those things. So she's like very disgusted. Oh, poor Aiden. This is like the worst experience for him. But, you know, this is what he chose. At the end of the day, this is what he chose. And so he has to deal with the consequences. You know, he decided to do this. He wanted to be with this girl. And as a result of being together, they did have a child. So, you know, it's just one of those things. So she is in, let me see. Let's see if I can find it. I can never like manage these things too well. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Okay. I know it says it here. Okay, maybe down here. All right. She is in her 3rd trimester. Oh my gosh. So actually she can give birth at any moment. And I did not know that. I did not know that she was already at that stage where she's going to give birth. So one thing that's been on Aiden's mind, like a lot, is the fact that he wants to make things right with Myra. Like, he wants to make it official with Myra because, I mean, even though he made the decision to have this child, like, he's always been raised to be a good kid. You know, his mom did instill like really good values in him and what he should do. And, you know, he feels obligated to make things right between him and Myra because, I mean, that's what his parents taught him. I mean, taught him to be a good kid. I mean, and it's already bad enough that they are not very happy with him for his decision, but he can at least try to do some things right, you know? So I think now he's just gonna talk to his parents. He wants to make things right with his mom and make things right with his dad. And now that Myra is sleeping, I know he wants to just kind of talk to him one-on-one and be like, Mom, you really gotta trust me on this. I'm really happy living out here. I'm able to do things that I really feel like I need to get done, you know? And I just need your support, Mom. Just support me in this. I promise you that everything's going to turn out well. I'm going to take care of this child because I know that it's mine. And I'm going to be a good dad. I'm going to be a good dad just like you were a good mom to me. So, and I said, so they're just going to go ahead and head on out now. I think that was a good talk for them. And who's at the door? Oh my goodness. Some teenagers. Who's this? Derek. Okay, so his dad is just talking to some random girl at the front door. Oh, that is funny. This is actually, her name is, what is it? Sophia Jordan is another teenager in the neighborhood. Well, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Hey, Sophia, thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to see new faces in the neighborhood. And Derek, are you gonna go home, Dad? You need to go with Mom. We're gonna tell him to go ahead and go home with Mom. Like, you don't have to be here anymore. We're good. I'm gonna have him talk with Sophia because she seems like a really sweet girl. She seems like a sweet, kind of cute girl. And after she gets done with that, I think that Aiden, after he gets done with that, I think Aiden needs to go ahead and just sleep on everything that happened. especially like just the whole thing with his parents, that's like a really stressful situation, you know, like just the whole situation. It's just very, very stressful when you're trying to deal with your parents and then you're trying to deal with your baby mama, you know, and then trying to convince your parents that everything's going to be okay. I mean, that's for real. That's a lot on Aiden's plate there. So his dad's going to go, and I'm going to go ahead and tell her to leave. And we'll have to catch up with Sophia later. Maybe we'll go to the bowling alley or go to the arcade or something. But for right now, we need to go ahead and get Aiden caught up on some sleep, because he has like a really big night planned for him and Myra, because he wants to try to pop the question. I don't know how it's gonna go. I really don't. I don't know if she's gonna accept, because she, like I said, she's just, the whole situation is just kind of like, you know, it's just kind of a lot for her. So I don't know how she's going to take it, but I know that Aiden wants to make this right, and he's going to do whatever it takes to do that. So we're going to let him get some sleep, and then we're going to see what he can do about possibly convincing Myra, you know, possibly convincing Myra to make it official between them. I mean, they're boyfriend and girlfriend, but not much after that, you know. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and wake him up and have him kind of chat. She's like really in a lot of pain because she can actually have this baby at any moment. And I know that Aiden wants to make it right before the baby comes, because he feels like that would be the right thing to do. So I'm going to have him talk. I don't know, I should probably let her finish eating her food, but I know that Aiden is like super excited about this. I mean, the baby can be here any moment, and I know that he wants to make this right, like now. I mean, she could have this baby at pretty much any point, so we want to make sure that things are right. Oh, and his mom is back? No, we're kind of busy, Mom. I see Mom at the front door. She's very protective of her son. That's not really something she can help. You know, she's very protective of her son and just wants to make sure that he's doing the right thing. And it's like, no matter how much reassuring he does, it's like, it's not enough, you know? It's not enough for her to just feel like happy or just like content with what he's saying. So we're gonna see what happens now. I'm very curious to know if Myra's gonna go through with it. I know she has like a lot of hormones and stuff going on just because of the fact that she is like, you know, in her third trimester and whatnot. But we'll see. Let's see. Is he gonna do it? Is she gonna do it? Okay, so it looks like she was able to put all her differences aside and all her insecurities, and they are actually gonna do it. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this because she is like, you know, she's just like any teenager, you know, it's a lot to go through when you're a teenager, you're still in high school, and then somebody's like, hey, you know, I think we should get married, you know, so it's like, it's crazy. So I'm happy that they're going to do that. I know like his mom is not going to be too excited with him, but you know, this is a big step for their relationship. And Aiden is like very excited about this. This is like everything that he's could ever dream of, is having somebody that loves him like just as much as he loves, because he loves really hard, you know, and he's really like into it, you know. He wants this to work out. I mean, he's got his baby mama here. Baby mama's pregnant, could have the baby at any second now. I mean, it's gonna happen. This is gonna be a reality. This is gonna be Aiden's new reality. I mean, they're best friends, they're engaged. I mean, This is because this is all happening so fast. Oh my gosh, poor little Aiden. Oh my gosh. So it looks like now we're gonna have a wedding to plan. Isn't that crazy? We'll see if we can get the wedding plan. I don't know if we're gonna get the wedding plan before or after the baby. But yeah, this is happening. This is totally happening. And she seems to be pretty happy right now. I mean, I know she has thoughts in the back of her mind, like she doesn't know if this is the right decision. You know, she's already a teen, she's pregnant. She's got other things going on in her mind, like why did she even move here? You know, like what was she thinking? You know, it's a lot going on in that little head of Myra's right now. I mean, this is not what she expected. Was she woohooed behind the bowling alley that she would be moving in with this guy and soon having his child? So, but that is our little couple here, and just checking in on them. And we've got a wedding to plan. We've got a wedding to plan. And when, you know what, it's another good question is if Myra is going to go through with the wedding, because she has so much things on her mind. I'm going to let her sleep on it. But yeah, guys. Oh. So it looks like some of his little teenage friends are texting him and calling him and her, but he doesn't really have time to be doing all that. He's got to prepare for having a baby, and preparing for having a baby is gonna mean that he's gonna actually have to get a job. So I'm gonna actually look right now and see what kind of job he can get, because I mean that's another reality of it all. It's another reality of having a baby as a teenager, is that yeah, now you're gonna have to work. So yes, let's find Aiden a job real quick after he gets done repairing the toilet, because he has to repair everything himself. He has to learn how to live on his own. That's part of the challenge, is trying to be resourceful. So it looks like we can choose to be a babysitter, a barista, fast food employee, manual laborer, or a retail employee. So it looks like, I think the red the days that you're off or on. The red is the days that you are on. So in saying that, he's going to need the job that's going to pay him the most, because I mean, he's a new dad and they're going to need money. So he's going to have to work really hard to make that money. 7 a.m. to 12. So it looks like here he's not going to be able to go to school on the schedule. I don't know if I'm reading this right. It does have to be in the evening though, because he has to go to school during the week. I don't know. Okay, so I think that the best thing for him to do, I would think, is this one. Because he's going to be able to get paid the most money for his time. So it looks like he only works, so he only works on the weekends with this job. Actually, let me look again. Let's see. I don't know why I got like so confused on that. Like, which days are the actual days? Okay, so we chose. So I'm assuming that the red is the days that you don't work. Okay. So this one you only work. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, it looks like he should actually be a retail employee, because they have the most days on. Okay, good. So he's going to have to actually work retail, because it's going to give him the most days of work, so that way he can make more money. So he's going to work at the local retail store. Oh my goodness, don't you just love retail? Oh my gosh. Well, it looks like Aiden is going to have a lot on his hands. He's got a lot on his hands now. Oh my gosh, I'm just so concerned for him, because he's got a lot to do. I mean, he's got a baby on the way. He's going to be starting a new job. Like, can life get any more crazier for him right now? He's got so much to manage, and then the wedding coming up. Oh my goodness, we have so much to do. We have so much to accomplish. And that is going to be for another day. We'll have to find out tomorrow. I know Aiden wants to do this, get this wedding underway, like either before or after he has a baby, because he wants to set things right and he wants to do things right by his mom and by Myra. So we are going to go ahead and end that off here with him in the shower. And Myra is sleeping, as you can see here. They are getting ready for their next day because it's 10:45 and they have a lot of scheduling to do. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I know they want to quickly elope. They're not going to be able to afford like a super expensive wedding because they are teenagers after all with no support. So we will have to see where this goes. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to tell me in the comments what you think about the challenge so far. What do you think about Aiden and Myra? Like, what do you think about them getting married? How do you like Myra? What do you think about her? I mean, she's kind of suspect. She's on the fence. I mean, she didn't have a baby right away, and I think that was because she was holding back and she didn't really want to be with Aiden. I don't think. I think when it was for fun, she was having fun, but now that things are getting more serious, I just don't know. I just don't know how she feels. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget, like the video and share it with whoever you think might enjoy it as well. And if you do try out this challenge, the link is in the description below, and let me know. I want to see your guys' videos and challenges and pictures too. So again, my name is SugaryCupcakes, and I will see you next time. Bye.